Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Actually I wasn't expecting to be able to unveil this so soon, but I need this for the lighting system. And it turns out that doing this actually made everything a lot easier. This is so complex, there's no way I can explain it in a YouTube video that's not under 2 hours long. Basically completely objectified everything, and we'll make that final. Just recommending it. There you go. So let's just get into this. I just fixed another bug with this, but you're gonna see that my render distance is actually cranked up to 10, and this is very cool, and this is why this is a white screen right now. It's generating the world basically, because this is a very, well, this is gigantic pretty much. But one thing is, if I keep walking this way, well, you're gonna see something. Yep, that is generating as we're walking, and I optimized it as much as possible for now. You can see my frame rate is hovering around 74, 75, 76, because this is single threaded, and I lightened it, and then I lightened it some more, and I did some more lightening, then I optimized it, and yep. So even on render distance 10, this is still able to be loaded. But if I actually walk backwards, you're going to see something interesting. Yep, the world is disappearing as I walk backwards. And this works in 3 dimensions too. So you can just kind of walk anywhere. And this is really cool actually. I'm trying to squash all the bugs and figure out ways to make this much faster. But for now, this is pretty dang good. And I actually spawned with a lot of TNT in my inventory, so I guess we'll blow that up too. I'm gonna turn my VSync off because I like to play the games without the VSync. So I didn't realize that this game, well, I didn't realize that the world generation actually created some very interesting terrain. So I think this is pretty cool. I might add sand in a bit and make a mini video about it, because I think some sand down here would be nice. And you can see that the object orientation is certainly taken its toll on the game performance, because I'm only getting 300 FPS. But you know, one thing at a time basically. Oh, by the way, when you sneak, it now has a little smooth thing. So I thought that was a nice touch. And somebody recommended I make it go faster while you're sneaking, and I'll do that tomorrow. Also, there is an experimental feature that I added in, and that is well, you can't really tell what it is just by looking at it. It just looks like the game, but like placing blocks and digging blocks actually skips the chunk update queue. So I think that's pretty useful. Especially you can see how long that took because the chunk update queue is meant to smooth out the frame rate and the load on the system. And you need to bypass that, otherwise mining will have some serious glitches and all this other stuff. So you probably see the FPS is fluctuating like crazy. And I'm trying to work on that actually. But you're gonna have to excuse me again. I'm always tired when I make these videos. Oh, here's a nice flat little thing. Build a house on. So I haven't done a video where I build a house in this game. I did it in the other one, but you know what? Let's do it. Yeah, I think we'll build it out of this. We're gonna need some more of that. I forget to implement this, but you know what, I'll do that tomorrow. This house ain't looking too good. Well, I guess this house is now made out of stone. We're gonna need some more of that, so let's get some more. Wow, this is just awful. Whatever. Good enough. Ta-da! It's beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Now, unfortunately, when you walk away from your house, there it goes. Say goodbye to the house. It's getting consumed. It's like just on the border. Now I want to see it go. So we're just gonna do this. Let's see, let me get to what I get. Goodbye, house. It is literally facing the void. This is gonna take forever. And it's gone, oh my god. We'll just walk back over there. I don't know why I'm just throwing items everywhere, but would you look at that? It's very realistic. I like how there's a combination of like shallow areas and like deep areas. It's very fun. So now that I've showed you the worst of the performance that will happen, because this, I can't even play Minecraft at like render distance 5 by default. We'll put this on like 5. We'll have it. Shouldn't take too long. Yeah, there we go. So let me turn VSync off. And my frame rate is much better. Because basically the map needs to do a calculation of the areas basically, and pretty much I need to find if the order of operations, it's not the chunk, it's the chunk mesh. Need to see if the JVM likes it better when the Y is at the end or if it's at the beginning. I'm not sure, because the Y-axis is always going to be the longest, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Maybe I'm doing this incorrectly. But you can see now it's much more playable. This is a more realistic way to play the game, because I even have problems running mine tests with that far of a render distance, because at that point it's not really the code. It's more of how many vertices and tries your video card can handle. But I think there's definitely can get this to render a lot faster. I just need to work on it. There's going to be some secrets that I can make it render faster. I think it's bottlenecking in the actual rendering engine because I have to get the objects of the chunks, and it's not very good. What I can do maybe is have an array assignment and assign each chunk to an array point in the array, and basically hot swap in between it. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. It's very complex, very complicated. I'm not even sure what I'm talking about. It probably makes no sense to anybody, but it makes sense to me. So, basically what I was doing before I object-oriented everything. So we'll vsync back on. Like the frame rate looks so bad in OBS for some reason. Now this is actually bringing me back to when I first played Minecraft, which is hilarious. It's actually really cool. Another thing I was thinking about doing is so I can generate things like trees, is maybe in memory actually render a little farther out, but in the OpenGL aspect only render what I'm rendering currently. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's mainly because I need to have ways to like put stuff down onto the map when there's nothing there. That's the basic gist of it. And sometimes that still happens. Let me check. Yeah, you see we're using 2.6 gigabytes of memory, so I think there's a possible memory leak somewhere. But, you know, one thing at a time, fix the memory leaks later, and just work on making everything work properly. Basically, if there is a memory leak, that's good, because that means that this can perform much better. Oh yeah, I think I forgot to mention the fact that Bedrock now generates randomly. Oh, I actually had no room in my inventory. Huh. So if I just clear out, you know, let's just do this actually. Oh no. Oop. See, these are some of the bugs that I'm trying to figure out actually. So let's see. That was at line 24. Current blocks greater than 0. That should fix that. So let's go do that again. I apologize for that because Um, I'm fixing like 20 things at once. So let's dig under the water. And let me check the memory. Yeah, there's definitely a memory leak because now it's only using 1.3. Realistically, you should only be using like 400 megabytes max. But I think it might be a mesh leaking memory. Oops. I gotta put like a reset button to find the nearest block for you to stand on. That shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna turn down your volume now. And, oops. Oh yeah, trick. Oh yeah, I forgot to make it so they can stack into each other. Oops. Adios. Okay, well now that that's out of the way, you can see that the bedrock's randomized. It's very cool. I like the way that came out also. It's very hard to show you, but the bedrock and the dirt layers are actually randomized with each other, so they're like stacked. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I think I literally forgot to mention the big XYZ debug system. I have to just show the position. Need to work on that font generator too, but one thing at a time. So let's just exit the map. Goodbye, map. It was nice seeing you. I bet this still generates even when we're down here. Well, I'll never know, because we just fell all the way out of the map. So I think that's pretty much all I got to show you guys for now. I'm gonna add some sand in, and yeah, basically just keep on trucking, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this. Hopefully I can show you guys a nice sandy beach tomorrow. That'd be really fun. But pretty much, hope you guys have a good one, and peace out.